Hello, my name is Juan Reyes. I'm going to talk about marijuana should be legal in Ecuador. Marijuana has a special interest in people at any social level, which has always been a taboo. In the 1960s, it was common for hippies communities to smoke marijuana to understand the meaning of love, peace, and freedom. Many people who have smoked marijuana tend to deny it by being rejected by society. The use of marijuana every time has become normal for important countries like Holland, Canada, USA, Portugal, and others like Ecuador. In these presentations, I will talk about the reasons to why in Ecuador the marijuana need to be legal. Marijuana, one of the most consumed drugs in Ecuador due to its easy access and marketing to business, has likewise been classified in psychotropic substance, and that is why holding up to 20 grams of these plants can end in the jail of 1 to 3 years. With the passing of the years, today the consumption of marijuana is more common within societies. This is because marijuana's use is a culture that has existed in many years, but society has rejected. It's a shameful act. One of the main reasons for the legalization of marijuana is that there is a greater control of consumers. According to an investigation of the universe, that average age for the smoke marijuana is between 14 years. This information is by El Universo. Legalizing the marijuana as consumers can buy through a program that will have a database of people who want to consume it. Besides people who will not go to jail for smoking marijuana or for having it, because it's an economic expense for both sides, for the consumers to pay a lawyer and for the states in general huge food in jail, as it can invest that money for more important case, for example the last president in Ecuador, Rafael Correa, or the case of overage. Legalizing drugs will make the manufacture of such substance within the scope of the regulation of a legal market. Under the prohibitions, there are no quality controls or sale of standardized doses, so consumers will be more relaxed when it's come to smoking, because you don't know what the source is. The marijuana sold by dealers. Governments will stop wasting millions of dollars in the fight against drugs, resources that would be destined to fight to the real criminals, for example murderers, swindlers, rapists, and thieves. On the other hand, if we talk about medical marijuana, will be much easier to get it and be able to the medical recipes for muscular age or cancer problems. For example, my mom have a problem with the muscular age and she used the marijuana but in a drink. If we talk about a medical marijuana, as example is Uruguay. Currently, there are groups that propose the legalization of the use of marijuana, indicating that this will the end of the traffic and there will be greater control. We can take as example Uruguay. That in this year legalize the use of marijuana, and every person who want to consume it must need to register in a database, and the same countries or governments will give them the marijuana. Was so good the reception that in less than 3 hours that marijuana was finished. In my conclusions, Ecuador's need to legalize the marijuana for medical and recreational consumptions. But the fact that it's legal does not mean that people should be consuming marijuana everywhere at any time. If not of the contrary, that there is better control, that people have more knowledge, and that there is a culture where they see it's a normal. That fact that smoking marijuana that's that make you a bad person, from former president of the USA Barack Obama to a student of Ecotech can do it. I think that the consumption of marijuana is not bad as long as you know the control and know where you will, with whom you will consume. To this day, nobody has died to smoking marijuana, but if you have to take a strict control because you don't need to longer want to only smoke marijuana, but you will to want to be in other drugs, for example, cocaine and other more that is so hard. Thank you.